Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is time for some more Battlestar Galactica Season 4 Episode 15 titled No Exit. We just went through the civil war in the fleet. It was tough to watch, very tough to watch at times, and in the end, Adama and everyone, they prevailed and executed both Tom Sarek and Gaeta, who were, instigating this whole mutiny. And I've talked about it plenty. Why I was, actually sad to see these characters go, but I understood, I guess, why, and I also understand why they were so dissatisfied with how things were being run, and especially Gaeta, who really got the short end of the stick a lot of the time. So yeah, inevitable, but sad. And now we move on to where, like, we're back in like very uncertain territory here, because for the longest time the whole goal was to find Earth. They found Earth. That was a no-go. Now they're just drifting in space, or at least, like, the whole mutiny thing, it happened shortly after like finding Earth and having to deal with that and the problems and all the everything that came with that. So I'm just curious, like, where we're gonna go from here, and what does the rest of the season, what does the rest of the series look like? So I'm gonna get into it, but before I do, the whole spiel, I probably don't even need to say it, but just for good measure, please subscribe if you haven't done that, like the video, throw in a comment. If you feel like supporting the channel, then you can do so over on Patreon, where you can, of course, watch the uncuts and the early reactions. I am done with the series over there, so you can just watch my reactions to the rest of it. If you aren't able to support on Patreon, there's also YouTube memberships as an alternative. And now, let's do this. Season 4, Episode 15, No Exit. Here we go. This has all happened before, and it will happen again. Cylon's created by... Okay, so just a new version of the intro that we've got. It wasn't there for the last couple of episodes. Yeah, decided to do a new one for the remaining ones. 11 models unknown. Yeah, that's right. Still need the final Cylon. Is it Ellen Ty? One was sacrificed.
Use the drink.
Oh, okay. No, they're confirming it in this one.
Just go to sleep.
I'm sorry.
Still so fracking sad. What in the Matrix? Oh! Oh no shit! That's a pretty understandable reaction. Oh, and then a shift.
Will you help me up, please? It's okay. You can do that much.
Can you? Though.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Woof. You can see how the CGI definitely has evolved since the beginning of the series, with just like how the Centurions look. Oh,
There's the new tide.
what the freak? Wow.
We need to
Anders.
Not yet, he hasn't. He's got a bullet in his brain.
Then take out the bullet.
That's the colony never forgets. See that pale spot over there?
Bullet in his brain? Ah, I didn't
You better rest, Starbuck.
Deceive the mother of
He's talking,
mankind.
but he can't hear you.
Just shut up and drill.
And all the forgotten faces.
I didn't even notice that he like got shot in the fucking head. Seems like it broke him.
We've been to that beach too.
Or just unlocked everything.
Sometimes Ellen would be there too. Because she loved the water.
Wait, 18 months ago? Oh, okay, I thought like her waking up, that was like
Hello, John.
now.
I named you after my father.
John
He made me in
Cavill
his image. Thanks a million for that.
made me in his image.
Because things didn't go very well down on New Caprica with you and the mister.
I betrayed the resistance and he poisoned.
Oh, it was like right after she... Well, yeah, now that I think about it, they made that pretty clear at the beginning. Never mind.
He's a machine. So are you.
I think that depends on how you define things.
So that means that Cavill actually knew about all this, and while he was shouting at the others that, no, we can't know, it's forbidden.
You're still the same confused and petulant little boy I loved so dearly all those years ago. It's sad.
Boy.
It's a bit cold in here.
Well, I'll get you some clothes. After all, I've seen it all before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had... on New Caprica. Oh, and that's really fracked up if he was made in her dad's image. So she was... I'm not even gonna touch that.
We accept the title, Chief.
Still a Cylon.
Is that right? So is my XO. Fix my ship, Chief.
Yes, sir, Admiral.
Yeah, that's right. Those cracks in the wall there that he noticed.
A wonderful thing has happened. You have to get the others.
What others?
Galen and Tori and Saul and Ellen, please.
And Ellen.
Ellen's dead, Sam.
Of course, I know. There's too many layers. Just get the rest of them. Please tell them I remember everything.
You have all the answers?
I see everything.
Huh. Interesting. Doesn't really, like, the time seems like it's, like, he doesn't really necessarily know when he is, like, the too many layers, but seemingly got all the information now.
Sleep. It's a good example of a supremely unproductive human attribute. Fortunately, I was able to delete that particular subroutine, and I stopped sleeping about 20 years ago.
Good for you.
You really think we poisoned you and your siblings with human traits like sleep and Centurion values like belief in a living god?
Centurion values.
Pursuit of such human ideas as vengeance and murder.
Justice pulls me back. My forebears.
Justice is also a very human thing to want.
You've met this 8. You knew her as Sharon Valeri.
Boomer. I can't tell you how good it is to see another person I know.
So even Boomer met her and talked to her. Wow, it's almost like an overload. Like new information here.
He's teaching me to be a better machine. What about the swirl? Has he taught you that
If you'll
yet?
excuse me, I have some
The
people to show.
swirl?
John, I think you're blushing.
No, it's just... You can ask her why she made you the way you are. Self-destructive, hyper-emotional. Tell her how extraordinarily happy this makes you.
You can be so sarcastic. And yeah, I know what they're referencing when they mentioned the swirl. But as I said, I'm not going to touch that.
Make up your own mind.
Oh, one crunchy apple. Crunchy. Crisp? What are you...
And Ellen, you were married then too. You two lived together.
What, like roommates?
No, you were madly in love. You were planning on getting married.
What? Really? Great laugh.
We didn't invent resurrection, okay? We reinvented it. Organic memory transfer came from Cobalt along with the 13th tribe. But it was Ellen. It was Ellen who made the intuitive link that brought the system back online.
All
And
right,
just...
I said you could.
Oh, and that's why she... Yeah, okay.
Now, everybody
Please, I have
out
so much
right
more to
now.
tell them. You
Out,
can't,
out,
please.
out.
We're gonna table this for later. I could do with a break as well, because again, information overload.
This is just a terrible picture of He'd Hate It, and I'm trying to find another one because everyone will see it up on that wall.
That's right. The entire quorum just...
These old planets. That's not who we are anymore. Our daily lives are defined by the ship we're on. We're not Capricorns anymore. We're from Galactica. We're from Colonial One.
You should keep it in mind when you are assembling new representatives.
When I assembled a new
I
representative.
will, of course, remain by title. It's time I let someone else do the heavy lifting.
Back to President Lee Adama.
My only concern about you is that you're so hell-bent on doing the right thing that you sometimes don't do the smart thing.
True.
How many are like this?
There's about a dozen bad spots. The length of the ship.
What in the...
Most ships not built to spec. There's lots of places where the skin's too thin and the bolts are just too small.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good, clean break. I can fix that. You just don't jump her for a while.
Damn, the Galactica is close to just falling apart almost. But it's also been through a lot.
We needed to find the other tribes and warn them. We knew they would continue to create artificial life, but we needed to tell them. But by the time we got to the colonies...
The Holocaust on Earth took place thousands of years before that. How is that possible?
We hadn't developed jump drives. Time slowed down for us, but thousands of years had passed on the colors. Yeah, if I had the answers for you, all the answers about why you came back, what you're supposed to do, you would want me to tell you, right?
Do you?
Do you?
So much is coming back, maybe. Please, let me keep going.
Or maybe, can you write it all down?
We developed the 8 humanoid models, and we gave them resurrection.
You said 8. We're missing someone.
8?
Everybody's glowing.
Oh no.
Sam.
Oh.
Sam.
Oh, frack. Get the specialist, get someone.
They stopped and prayed for guidance during their exodus, and then God showed them the way to Earth.
When the star went nova, one of your children saw your faces. The one who called herself Diana.
Boxing isn't permanent. Not like number 7. You can undo it.
Number 7.
I saw a star explode and send out the building blocks of the universe. A supernova. Creation itself. And you know how I perceived one of the most glorious events in the universe? With these ridiculous gelatinous orbs.
I was about to say, with human eyes, which not happy about.
I want to see gamma rays. I want to hear X-rays, and I want to smell dark matter. You see, I could experience so much more, but I'm trapped in this absurd body. And why? Because my 5 creators thought that God wanted it that way.
He is so fed up with the whole notion of God and creation. Damn.
We didn't limit you. We gave you something wonderful. Free will. Love.
Love. Who? Humans? Why would I want to do that? Who would I want to love?
Well, you already did. Love also hurts, so...
We showed them how and then gave them resurrection. We made the skin jobs. It's all about what we made.
But the humans on Kobol made us.
Yeah, you point a finger back far enough and some germ gets blamed for splitting in 2.
Look what I found. That's your bullet. Lodged there in the vascular ring. That's where all of the major arteries converge.
That's what binds the thoughts in tight sheaves in the field. You need that.
Sam.
I'm good. I'm here. I'm good.
Sam.
So take out the fracking bullet.
Yes, and we need to repair that blood vessel. Luckily, the swelling's gone down, so I think we actually have a shot at this thing.
Whoa.
This guy seems very excited about this, and there's another doctor we've never seen before.
Then we need to hold off until the words are all the
Okay, something's
ideas
obviously
are-
wrong with him. What is it?
It's aphasia. It's affected his language center. We call it word salad.
That's not good. Again, can he write stuff down?
That's not the random motor. That's... Fuck it! God damn it! Kara, I'm okay.
Oh, man. Damn.
Prep for surgery.
Okay, nurse, let's get a
Please. Please, I need more time. So much is coming back to me. Just a little more time.
You have until they knock you out.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Okay. It's 4 months ago.
Something's happened.
They've destroyed the resurrection hub.
Begun contemplating your mortality?
We can't procreate biologically, so we're going to have to find a way to rebuild resurrection.
I only know part of the system, John. It would take all 5 of us to rebuild it, and even then, I'm not sure.
If you don't tell me how to rebuild a resurrection, I'm gonna cut open your head and look for it there.
Cavill really is a motherfucker, huh? Literally? No, I said, I'm not gonna touch it.
If the Cylons embraced love and mercy, then this cycle of violence could end.
Cavill rejected mercy. He had a twisted idea of morality, so he turned on the 5 of us.
He trapped us in a thing.
So when we download it into new bodies,
He blocked our access to our books. No.
Memories, yeah, okay.
Introduced Saul first, not long after the war. And then the Gazelle, the Ellen, and back on Earth.
The Gazelle?
7 was the Daniel.
you're sure about the word?
Yes,
Daniel.
he died. Daniel died.
Daniel? Number 7. You know what, Daniel from the whoever?
Stay with the fleet. Kara, make him stop. I stood up for you on Demetrius. You owe me.
Oy, oy, oy. If we could just somehow extract the information and then like save him, but also save the information, get it down on. Yeah, you can write it down.
Where's the booze? We haven't had any around for weeks. Remember? The smell of it was making me sick.
Oh, and they just live together now.
Something new started. He's been moving like he just came alive tonight.
Yeah, right, yeah. The baby. There it was.
I felt it this time. I did.
Oh, yeah, when you feel that first kick, it's
I think you'll be impressed with the progress we've made in memory recovery. It might take a while.
I'm sure you'll make the procedure as long.
could use that memory recovery thing with Sam.
Why send us to live among the humans?
I wanted you to see what they're like up close and personal. So I gave you all grandstand seats to a Holocaust.
But you wanted to wait so that when we download back, we'd be ready to admit we were wrong and pat you on the head for giving us the right amount of suffering, the right amount of punishment.
That is pretty damn petty.
You claim to be a perfect machine, but you are driven by the most petty of human emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you did to Daniel. Someone contaminated the amniotic fluid in which we were maturing all the Daniel copies.
Oh.
If I'm so broken, then whose fault is that?
But you are not a mistake. If you could just accept yourself as what you
Are
are.
we talking about him, or just like, is this a comment on like humanity in general? Because I definitely see that.
It's okay, John. It's okay.
Don't you dare!
I've got a scrub for surgery. I can't wait to see what perfection looks like on the inside.
Yikes. But this is only like 2 days ago. We're like,
I started thinking about damage that you can't see. You know, stuff that's deeper in, that you'd only see on an X-ray.
It's throughout the entire ship. Hairline fractures in all the beams.
oh,
Her bones are rotten.
there's no saving the Galactica.
Cylon technology. It's this organic resin. It'll grow into the metal, make it stronger. It'll take the load as it matures.
As it matures.
Oh.
You asked me to do this job. What's your life worth to you?
No.
That is definitely a big decision if you're gonna like combine biological and like but like I can't finish any of my thoughts at all. It's just too much going on right now. Oh, is in here as well. Oh, dressing her up for the occasion?
The Simons are ready for the surgery. They'd like you to put this on.
We should have brought a tumbrel. Never mind.
What's a tumbrel? Is it? I don't think it's a word I've heard before.
Doc said like 2 hours. Been in there a lot longer than that.
We only needed a little more.
Forgot to ask him about that fracking song.
Here's your bolt. Doc plucked it out of there and repaired the artery.
When's he gonna wake up?
I'm actually surprised he's not awake by now.
Don't say that. What if you like somehow mess it up and now he can't remember anything, or all the information is gone? That's probably going to be the case.
Forgiving you.
Wait, forgiving? Oh, okay. Boomer took action. Finally.
Hey, Sam. You're gonna be okay.
At least going against Cavill.
Don't bother.
Excuse me?
There's almost no brain activity. He doesn't hear you.
That's not good. What? What?
Do it. Do whatever you have to do to save our girl.
Yes, sir.
Cares about the Galactica as much as he cares about everyone who's on it. Oh, that was a whole episode. Hot damn. I said it many times, or at least a couple of times throughout the episode. Information overload. Where to even begin? I've definitely, feels like a deja vu, sitting here after watching an episode of Battlestar Galactica and being all confused and not even know where to begin. But this was the worst one yet. I'm not saying it's a bad episode or anything like that, just in the sense of the speed of which the information was just thrown at us, and Sam, and he needed to get it out quick, but it was sort of incoherent and back and forth. But then we couple that with everything that was going on with Ellen, and it was just so much in one go, in one episode, that I'm not gonna try and do a whole timeline necessarily here now, because I'm just gonna get even more confused. I would love to just have the information in front of me now, and just if I could read through it or something. But I don't want to look stuff up, because I'm still not done with the series, so I'm afraid that I'm gonna get some stuff spoiled. So I'm not gonna do that, yeah, this is another one of those where it's just I'm gonna need for all of it to sink in. But at least we found out through Saul that it seems like Ellen is the final Cylon, the final of the final five, the one we didn't know about. And we certainly if it wasn't confirmed before, then yeah, it really got confirmed in this episode, because that's how we started out, by actually seeing her wake up, being resurrected after having died at the hands of Saul on New Caprica, and she was freaking out to begin with, and probably because like she was still in that mindset, or like she still for a couple of seconds there thought that she was still human. And then she composed herself, and then we started learning that she is basically like the most important one, like the architect here, or the one who orchestrated a lot of this, like a lot of the stuff when it comes to the Cylons, and also came up with the whole resurrection thing, but at least built it together with the other, all five. They built it together. So what she said to Cavill, that like, I would need the others if I'm gonna replicate resurrection, and that said that of course after the resurrection, like the main hub got destroyed. So yeah, throughout the episode we were just jumping around in time and just seeing her reaction, and in part also like Cavill's and Boomer's reaction to whenever something big happened throughout the series, like some of the really big milestones. And talking about like how and why she and the others, like why they did certain things, everything that happened on Earth, and they were of course there. They wanted to warn all the other colonies, but it was like, but they hadn't developed jump drives just yet, so it took a long ass time. And then when they finally got there, the war had already broken out, and that's when they created the other Cylons, and placed them in amongst the humans. But like also were able to have kids, but the whole thing with like her designing John Cavill, in her father's image. I'm still not gonna get into then like what I don't need to get into, what then happened on Caprica 5 between New Caprica between those two. But one thing that's also very clear from this episode, and I guess we sort of knew it already, is that Cavill, he is, if you want to make things black and white, like he's the bad guy. He's the bad one here, who's just focused on getting revenge, or justice as he calls it, and he's petty, he's angry, and like all of those bad human emotions, but it doesn't make him inherently bad. And that's where I think that they're speaking to like the greater state of or what, like when it comes to us as humans, and in the real world as well, or in particular, we've done many terrible things. Of course, we're capable of that. It's in there. Just look through history. But we're also capable of so much more compassion, empathy, and that's also there. Love, really important. But we also, love can also hurt, and that's like why someone like Boomer, she started aligning herself with Cavill instead, because she got hurt. She loved someone, and she was hurt because of it, and she was so against, getting back with the humans, working together with the humans. She felt betrayed. But then apparently through like having these conversations with Ellen throughout, she changed her mind in the end and actually helped Ellen escape. So is she now heading towards, she must be heading towards the others. And then he can get some more information, because they already got a fair amount from Sam, who, like, when he got, and I still didn't even clock that he got shot in the fracking head, but that's what happened. And when that happened, he just got all the information and he started remembering it, but it was difficult to, like, figure out how and when and why, and, like, he, again, just trying to get it all out, but also because of the bullet in there, and it's they really needed to operate to save him, and still, again, I'm just quite, like, why didn't we have him maybe write some stuff down instead of just saying it out loud? Like, did anyone write any of this stuff down, or would that be a mistake to do that? I'm still, like, with, like, how much everybody, like, how much does people know, like, the ones who are not, Cylons, or been part of everything that's been going on, because, like, we know there's been a lot of secrecy, but then perhaps this is, like, part of the new regime after what happened with the mutiny stuff, is that, oh shit, we need to be really transparent about stuff, so now everybody knows and they're fine with it for now, or like, I don't fracking know, but I'm really sad that I don't know, it seems like we actually then lost Sam in the end, because they operated and got the bullet out, and it seemed like Cuddle, he was happy with, like, how they did things, and that other doctor who was, like, very enthusiastic about his job, he also seemed happy with the results, but then Kara trying to get through to him, and Ishe was like, no, there's nothing in there, he's gone, there's no brain activity, it's over. Can you get, no, wait, there's no more resurrection, so yeah, I don't know if that's it for Sam. I'm sad if that's the case. But going back to, no, first, just staying on the Galactica quickly, because we got the stuff with, like, the cracks in the hull, and found out that it's just throughout the entire ship. It's all about to fall apart, and for it to survive, for the Galactica to stay intact, we need to use some Cylon technology, the biological Cylon technology, and integrate that into the ship, essentially doing, like, a hybrid thing. And is that, again, another comment on, like, how, at least in this show, when it comes to the humans and the Cylons, and, like, it should, like, that's the final goal, is making it interchangeable and just making hybrids, and not like the hybrids that we are familiar with just from the show. And I think that was also a piece of information that we got throughout the episode, was, like, the creation of the hybrids, and, like, why they did that, and also, like, it was the Centurions who believed in the one true God. Yeah, another thing that Cavill absolutely hates the whole notion of God, and also being trapped in a human body and feeling limited, and just angry, resentful, petty. Damn, yeah. Now I think I need to stop here, because I'm getting to the point where it's just all jumbled and difficult to get the words out. Just like, I guess it's just like Sam in that way. I just don't have a bullet lodged in there. It's just a lot of information got thrown at me very, very fast. I'll do my best to sort of make sense of it all, and I hope that some of it is going to get reiterated, explained to us again, that they don't expect for everyone watching this to just oh yeah, it all makes sense, and yeah, I remember everything that was being said throughout this episode. Yeah, it's maybe like while I'm editing it, I should write some stuff down, because then I'm able to like pause and really zone in on each moment, each little thing that's being said throughout, and I can try to do like a timeline, because now, yeah, it's just all a jumbled mess, pretty much. Yeah, great episode. The crazy episode. We're so close to the end. I don't know, because like I did read that if I am to watch the plan before like getting to the end of the series, if I'm not gonna watch it like after the finale, then I can watch it now. I don't know if I'm going to just yet. I don't even know if it's like on the streaming service that I'm using, so I'll have to find it first. But I'll guess let you guys know, like if the next one pops up and it's the plan, then you'll know that I found it and decided to watch it. And if the next one is just the next episode 16, then I'm probably gonna save the plan till like after watch the finale, or maybe I'm just gonna watch it by myself and not do a reaction to it. Feel free to let me know like what you guys would prefer. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna do it. I'm done for now. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you as soon as possible for some more Battlestar Galactica. So say we all. Bye bye.